Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome back to the Collector's Den. I'm the Collector's Detective, and we are talking about The Dark Knight Returns, The Golden Child. So, this is a one-off as far as I am aware in the Dark Knight saga. We had Dark Knight Returns starting it off, can't even remember when now, 86, I want to say. It was 86 or 88. Then we had Dark Knight Strikes Again, and then 3 or 4 years ago we had Dark Knight 3 The Master Race. Now, for me, in terms of how they go, the first one was very, very good. I really enjoyed that one. Wasn't too much a fan of the art, but that's beside the point. Second one was a bit confusing, wasn't too great. Third one, I didn't really like at all. The artwork was very good, I have to admit. And now we come to this. So, I am a fan of the Dark Knight Returns universe. I thought in the Dark Knight 3 Master Race, with each issue, we actually got a sort of spin-off issue of other characters, and I thought that really worked well. I really enjoyed seeing what other characters were doing within the Dark Knight universe. This, however, I don't think kind of hits the same kind of mark. With this, it is a very political book. Now, I don't mind having real life politics in books, but they need to be written well, and I don't think this is. So we start the book off with an election, and obviously people are unhappy with the president, as he is, with people picketing. I will show you a picture. So people are unhappy, and there doesn't seem to be much done with that. We then get Carrie's Batman turning up, talking about a mob is a mob, so she needs to deal with them. And again, it's kind of showing that both sides can go too far. Now, as far as I'm aware, in this particular universe, I do still believe that Gotham's set in America, they still have their American rights. So these people that are not fans of the president, they are entitled to their freedom of speech. They are also entitled to freedom of assembly. So for Carrie's Batman to turn up and start beating them up is an abuse of power. And so again, it's something that could have been dealt with, but it's glossed over completely. It really is. We have Jonathan saying things are going too far. He can see that. That's it. The story then goes into Darkseid and Joker. I don't know why Joker's back. Is it a different Joker? Is it the same Joker? If it's the same Joker, how is he back? I don't know. But it goes into Darkseid wanting to take over the world. Again, Jonathan's incredibly powerful. Him and Lara fight Darkseid. Now, spoilers here. I don't really know what happens, but it seems like Jonathan goes into the mental state of Darkseid, is somehow in him mentally, and he starts to do him damage. Lara disappears. Don't know where they went. So, and it just ends on Carrie's, I say Batman as a Carrie's Batman, which is classed as a Batwoman, turns up and wants to beat up Darkseid with a load of other sort of vigilantes. That to me seems like half a story. I want to know where Jonathan's gone. I want to know what's happened to Lara. But it seems like there's not been too much thought gone into this. Again, great potential with the politics. Not a big fan of politics, but that would have been a very good story, especially within this universe. On the other side, great story with Darkseid, or a potential great story with Darkseid, seems unfinished. I don't know what the plan was with this book. As far as I'm aware, like I said, it is meant to be a one-shot, so it's not like they can develop the story even more. There is a part of me that's still hoping that more one-shots or a potential new series will come out that won't be centered around Carrie's Batwoman or any other character we've seen. I would very much like a Jonathan Kent from this universe. I think he seems like a very interesting character considering the amount of powers he has. So that would find a really interesting read. But again, it has to be done right. So unfortunately for me, that it fell very, very short of the original source material, and that's a big, big shame, because I do feel like this as a universe, the Dark Knight universe, is ripe to do something with. It started off really well in the original Dark Knight Returns, but it seems like Frank Miller is not too sure where to go from here, and that's a big shame. But anyway, hopefully we'll get something more, but who knows. Guys, if you have read the Dark Knight Returns: The Golden Child, please let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're even gonna read it, considering what I've said. Are you a big fan of the Dark Knight Returns universe? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.